Welcome to Open Mic Night. Give it up for your host and MC, Michael Blank. Guys, I woke up to a little problem with my car this morning. Somebody decided to shatter my window. Now, this was obviously an attempt to try and silence my comedy, but it's not gonna work. We're still gonna go to the open mic tonight and we're still gonna tell the jokes. You're gonna have to break way more windows than that if you wanna stop me. Whoever did this. It's probably my ex-girlfriend if I had to guess. It was also possibly the government, or it could have been Phil. Everybody's a suspect. I don't know for sure. Boom, baby, we got that new window installed. Shout out to Low Price Auto Glass. I'm still not sure who shattered my window. It's a classic whodunit. It could have been my dad. It could have been Big Pharma. It could have been me. Honestly, you can't trust anybody out here. But they don't know. A little broken window ain't gonna stop me, bro. Still a few glass shards on the ground here and there. Pretty dirty car, but pretty much cleaned up for the most part. Whoever did it has drawn blood. The glass shards cut the bottom of my leg. Nothing serious, dude. Tiniest injury you could ever get. All right, boys, it's time to write the jokes for the Market on Main. Dear Muse, give me some hilarious jokes that I can convey tonight so the audience will crack up. I demand of you to hand over these jokes. Boom, baby, we wrote some jokes. Okay, ready, number one. It's the last Friday in March. That means it's the end of the first quarter for big corporations. I hope they met their bottom lines. I don't work for a corporation, I'm just a big fan. Come on, Apple, maximize those profits, yes. All right, number two. Growing up, people always told me that bitches ain't shit, and I thought it was funny, like, haha, bitches ain't shit. I thought it was a joke. But then I dated a bitch for 2 years, and I was like, damn, bitches really ain't shit. And I thought it was a joke, but it turns out it's actually ancient wisdom. Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. Dr. Dre said that 30 years ago. He was trying to warn us. But I had to learn it the hard way. All right, number three. Do you guys know Zen? It's like flavored nicotine salt that you put under your lip. Well, my friend told me that you could snort it. So today I tried that, and it burned really bad. And then I sneezed 8 times in a row. And then I blew my nose and blood came out. And then the nicotine hit, and it was the cleanest buzz I've ever felt. So I did it again. I highly recommend snorting Zen. It's very good for you. All right, sweet dude. Those are my jokes for today. The mic's going to be starting here in about an hour and a half, so I'll see you fuckers there. Boom, bitch. We are on the way to the Market on Main. We have an absolutely beautiful sunset behind us. Should be a good drive. Boom, guys, we made it. Guys, ever since I fixed my window today, my car door won't lock. So they fucked it up pretty bad. I'm going to have to take it back. I take back my recommendation for Discount Auto Glass. They actually did kind of a shitty job. But I'm sure they'll fix their mistake. All right, boys, let's see what's popping inside. Looks like they haven't started yet, even though it should have started 15 minutes ago. What up, boys?
What's going on, Mike?
Whole squad out here, baby.
Dude, we're on the vlog.
Dude,
I want to comment on this video.
dude, Kyle Cumberland, shout out.
Let's go, dude.
The man behind the comments.
Especially for the very funny Michael Blank! Woo!
Boom, bitch, we fucking did it. Let's go. All right, so it was a really small crowd. There were only 3 comedians that showed up, and they actually weren't even going to do the open mic, and then I walked in, and they were like, all right, fuck it, let's do it. There wasn't really a crowd there. Until I got on stage, there actually were like 2 or 3 people there, so I had a small crowd. And I opened up by telling the other comedians jokes because I was trying to fuck with them because there were only 3 of us there. I started out by telling one of Phil's jokes. It was pretty funny. They say sexual energy is like healing energy. So I guess I'll just keep fucking until this chlamydia goes away.
Fuck you.
Right?
That's my joke. You stole that.
I wrote that shit this morning. And then I told the other 2 people's jokes, but I butchered them, so I won't even show you them. And then after that, I started telling my own jokes. I told the joke about how it's the end of the business quarter, but I didn't really find the funny there. The joke didn't do that good.
For last Friday of March, right? That means end of the first quarter for big corporations. Got anyone working for a corporation here? No? You do? End of fourth quarter for Quick Trip. That's cool, dude. I don't work for a corporation, but I'm like a big fan. Like, I hope they all met their bottom line. Like, come on, Apple, maximize those profits. I don't have a team I cheer for. I just am a fan of good business. I want all the shareholders to do well.
And then I told my joke about bitches ain't shit, but I ended up feeling pretty bad about it. Like, I was just talking shit on women, and there was one woman right in front of me, so I was like, she doesn't look like she's enjoying this. This isn't going very good.
Growing up, everyone always told me, they said, bitches ain't shit. And I thought it was like a joke. I'm like, oh, that's funny. Bitches ain't shit, ha ha. But then I dated a bitch for 2 years. And after that, I was like, oh, wait, bitches actually aren't shit. Like, at first, I was like a misogynist as a joke. Like, oh, men are the best. But now I understand where misogyny comes from. Like, when I say bitches ain't shit, I mean it now. Except for you seem cool, the one woman in here. Kidding. When Dr. Dre said bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks, he was trying to warn us. It was actually ancient wisdom. I'm a little heartbroken. Dude, I was really heartbroken, feeling bad for myself. And then my uncle had a heart attack, and I was like, wait a second. That guy's actually heartbroken. My heart is still pumping blood. I'm doing pretty good, actually.
And I didn't really commit to it. I really got to work on committing to the bit. Even if it's not going great or if I don't think it's funny, I just got to commit and just say it like it's funny. No shame is what I'm trying to say. I got to speak with no shame. All right, and then lastly, I told the joke about snorting a Zen. And again, I didn't really find the funny.
You guys ever hear of Zen? You know Zen? Yeah. It's like a little nicotine pouches that you put under your lip. Well, my friend told me the other day that he learned in prison that you can actually snort the pouches. So I was like, of course I'm going to try that. So today I snorted one of them, and it stung so bad. And then I sneezed 10 times in a row, and then I blew my nose, and blood came out. And then I did it again, because it was fucking awesome, dude. The nicotine hit. Not even joking. I'll snort one with you after, Phil. You're not down?
I'm down.
All right, fuck it, dude.
Joke didn't do great, so yeah. And then I drew some topics from the jar, and I drew racial stereotypes. And Keith drew the same topic earlier, and he talked about how Asian people are bad drivers. So then I talked about how black women are bad drivers. But that honestly might be really offensive. I don't know.
Topic. Racial stereotypes. Keith already drew that one. All right, yeah, so Keith got up here. He started talking a lot of shit on Asian drivers. You guys missed that. And, that's why I feel comfortable saying now, I think that black women are worse drivers than Asian women. I don't know if that's racist, but half the time someone fucks up on the road, I look over, it's a black woman, not an Asian woman.
That was the show. And then afterwards, me and the other comics, we snorted a Zen, and it hurt really bad, and we all cried a little bit because our noses burned. So it was pretty good bonding experience. And yeah, that was the open mic tonight. That's been the Market on Main. We tried, we got out there, we tested out some good jokes. Not a big crowd to work with, but I'm grateful for the opportunity. It's a good time. Tomorrow night, we're going to be going to Murph's Pub in Lawrence, Kansas. One of the best open mics in the area, one of the best audiences. Should be a lot of fun. I'll see you fuckers there. Thanks for watching. I love you guys. Peace out.